What's that? I'm gonna go ahead and film this nice little music review over 2088 before my lighting, before the sun go down. And my lighting is gone and I will disappear as well. So, without further ado, we're just gonna get on with 2088. This album was basically a collaboration between Jhené Aiko and Big Sean, which was actually a surprise to me because I thought after I didn't really see them collaborating, like at least at this level. So when this album was basically, advertised the day before it came out, I was very excited for the 24 hours I had to be able to get excited for it. And I also said the production on this album just went all types of off, the different sounds that collected both the vibes of Big Sean and Jhené Aiko, combining them both together so well and matching them so well together on these tracks are so amazing to me. I have no words to describe it. It's still very amazing to me. They did a good job on this album. This album opens up really well. It kind of just starts the dynamic that Jhené Aiko and Big Sean has, which is basically the two sides, the two coins of the relationship pretty much, because there's always two sides to each story, two sides to each fight. It's a dynamic, because usually in most albums you get male view of relationships, you get female view of relationships, but it's like they sat down and said, what you been through? And then Jhené Aiko just went, child. TW pretty much is them talking about a relationship problem and, getting stuck in a rut and pretty much weird having the same problems over and over again. What is going on? Big Sean saying his side, Jhené going her side. My favorite part of the song is the ad-libs that Jhené Aiko went through. She just backs there being gangsta. The greatest thing about this dynamic is that it's not like just Big Sean having an upper power and then Jhené's going, but I disagree. No, she's going to be on the same level saying, you do this to me too. Post up. Basically, it's just them going back and forth, and the song is great. This song is great. I love the opening. I love the background music. I don't know how to describe it. It's a higher tempo, and it has this little small breakdown throughout the chorus and stuff. During the breakdowns, Jhené Aiko singing and her what she chose as a melody, helped the background really not help the breakdown very well. It complimented it. She complimented it. It complimented her. It just went back and forth, and it went. And the song's pretty much about, you choose to do these things in this relationship, but like how you're not thinking about how it's affecting me. Like you ignore your phone call, you just go out, you leave your phone off. You text me back like 15 hours later, and you're not gonna think about how I feel about that, or how I feel about that, but you're just gonna sit here and be selfish and ignore it. Jhené Aiko's vocals in the song is so nice to me. I love it. It's so funny to me how the chorus kind of goes, because it's like, where you at? On the way. How far? On the way. That always makes me laugh. Like, they're on an urge. They gotta see each other. He's going through traffic, doing all this, trying to get to her. And now it's like, I'm craving you. Come here. Come through. Where you at? They're urging to see each other, to talk to each other, to hug each other, to each other. Just, it starts to transition into like the more sexual themes into this album. It's so nice to hear about like two parties yearning for each other and all this stuff. Just a woman being like, I want you, you know where I want you. Come here. And the man's like, what? It's like the woman equally wanting the man equally wanting the woman. They're both on the same wavelength. This album is equality. It's equality. Woo! When I heard the song, I loved it. It's so smooth. It has such a chill vibe in it, and I love it. Jhené Aiko pretty much just starts off right off the bat. She tells you where she wants to do it, how she wants to do it, and when she wants to do it. I'm all here for sexual expression. Go all off. And my favorite part is when she says, I want to feel it in my soul. The way she says it, pretty much just saying her telling that she wants all the way out to the universe, right? That outside inside thing is a little cheesy to me. I'll clock that a little bit. It's a little cheesy, but it doesn't bother me. I still love it. Definitely a great song to get on Pound Pound to. It gets deeper into it, I should say. It gets even deeper into the sexual stuff when it, you know, when the relationship starts getting a little eerie and y'all still doing it and y'all like side-eyeing each other in the morning. Casey and JoJo basically had this little mini feature on here, and the way they sing it just gives off such a 90s vibe. It takes you back. You got Jhené Aiko running marathons in the background. Her vocals are going all types of off. Big Sean pretty much has the most control of the song because he's rapping the most. Jhené Aiko is pretty much in the background until the little ending where she went all types of off. You're gonna make me quit what I'm doing and follow through with this bottle. That ain't the only thing you about to swallow. That ain't the only thing I got popping. No rubber, and I'm still gonna hit. It's kind of an abrupt ending because I thought Jhené was gonna keep going, but no, it just ended, and I was like, woo, that was a quick 2 minutes. And then we move on to Talk Show, where basically both Jhené Aiko and Big Sean's characters kind of go on this talk show, and they talk all nice and sweet first. And we're all sweet to each other. We love each other. We're in love. Big Sean's gushing too. You know, it's rare to see men kind of do that, but it's still very nice. Like, I'm here for men doing that more. The talk show host was sitting there like, makes me want to call my wife. And then Jhené got a little too real. You know, he's nice, you know, when he wants to be. And then she just started calling him out for like all the flaws, you know, in the relationship. Big Sean got mad. Like, you won't call me a sneaky person, you're a sneaky person too. He just kind of digs on her. You want to call out my flaws? I'm gonna call out on yours. And it took such a turn. He started off all so nice and happy and just like, oh, they love each other. This is so cute on the on the very late talk show. And then just spiraled on down. But I just love how it just gave a feel of an old little 70s talk show. Basically, the song is, you know, after the following talk show, they obviously broke up. We got faded memories, but you know, I still miss you. Still, we have so much, we've been through so much, girl. It kind of tones down a little bit, calms down from talk show, slower and more meaningful. It's still, yeah. And then we get to London Bridge. This song is so beautiful to me. Them saying, yo, like, we can't separate. We love each other too much. If we break up, it'll be a disaster. The kids will be singing about it, like the London Bridge song now. I listened to the song like walking from the bus one day, and I felt like I was missing someone that didn't even exist. That I just had the feelings of being in love, and I'm just sitting here like, man, it'd be a tragedy if we break up. And like in the back of my head, like, break up with who? Like, this is such a nice song, and it's touching, and it's just such a nice ending to this album. Just so much relationship dynamics throughout of it. The song is so important. It's so amazing. It's so great. Top three songs. Oh, baby. The top 3 songs of this album is gonna be on the way. Push It, of course, and 2-Minute Warning. If you agree what I said, leave a nice comment. If you don't agree, go ahead and clock me, and I'd like to see what you guys' top 3 songs, or what's your favorite songs from the album, and what you thought. Go ahead and comment that down below. If you like what you saw and you want to see more, go ahead and subscribe if you want, or you just want to give a little extra boost and click the like button. That's okay too, girl. Side note, I like to say that Jhené Aiko looked bomb in that maroon long banged wig that she was wearing in that Out of Love video. She looked good. PSA, she looked good. That's my favorite wig on her. She needs to wear it more. In the side note.